we will begin from the work in progress update 15.2. Do we have any information? Any more informations? Arctic convoys, yeah. What this mean? And I have a question. Why it's a Nicholas? You don't see that. We have displayed Nicholas. We have displayed Nicholas. Okay. Nicholas. There is a Nottingham. 3 tiers. Okay. Still, what this mean? 18.53 second. What that's mean? Montefu, okay. Z44 mass. So totally not accurate. Tier 9. There is a tier 10, okay. This is a tier 4. This is tier 9. This is tier 7. Z44 like tier 8. This is tier 10. What a bizarre. Okay, now it changes, okay. Yeah. We have Fume, okay. Run trial, I don't care. Nothing special. We have Armada, Chateau Renault, for 62,000 points. Interesting. Interestingly looking ship. Because quadruple 3-barreled torp tubes with ability to shoot with teeny tiny torps. Nice looking. Top 10 tips for tip-top players. There's the minimap. No way. Position first, damage second, that's right. Yes, communicate. Surely, focus fire, surely. Play to win, not for stats. That's right. Teaser? When I watched it, I didn't. Stop. Yeah, that trailer looks nice. Aberdeen. Yeah, convoys. Finally, that historic missions. Pacific Offense, Tokyo Express. Okay. What else? Ember Core? Ember Core. That's nice. That looks nice on a Yamato. It's really nicely looking. Nice long glowing part between the third battery. That was surely Yamato. Like from here until here was a glowing part. Looks really nice. We have something else. Naval Museum. Yeah, that's right, that's right. We have Naval Museum. else? Do we have dev block? Anything on that? We have. So, we have new ships. Close test. We have Fort Worth. It seems so. The ship from the this funny looking Doomstack. No, it's not a Doomstack. That's a triple 127mm gun. Dual purpose. That's kind of funny. Dual purpose, triple barrel. Nice. Okay, so what else? That's probably 16-inch. Probably. Every cruiser. Oh, 254mm. Okay. Great ballistics, great firing range and signature, American improved AP ricochet angles. Access to time-based main battery reload booster, but very low base damage per minute. Ooh. Has access to torpedo. Ooh, torpedo armament. Strong consumable choices. Large HP pool, great top speed, medical concealment. It's based, yeah, 305mm, Buffalo 203mm, so that's a middle with 254mm guns. Yeah, armor 27mm on front and back. Okay, 60C. That's not that much. I was looking, for example, Yoshino is a heavy cruiser. Well, it's quite good. Yoshino have 64.9 thousand. Comparing it to the Moskva 65.4. It's also heavy cruiser. About Salem 52. Quite good, I think. It's quite good, I think. Torpedo reduction 13%, okay. Fire's duration 30 seconds. Okay, 3 triple 254mm. Okay, 18.6 kilometers, 20 seconds. Maximum dispersion 161 meter. Okay, Sigma. Ooh, Sigma. 2.05. Interesting. Minimum shell type switching time 20 seconds. HE shells 3.550. Okay. 42mm penetration 20%. 5 meters per second slower than AP. Okay. Secondary armament 7 kilometer. 6 triple 127. 6 second. 5% 21. Torpedoes 2. Okay. 9 kilometers. 9.2, so not for aggressive play, but also for defending, more likely. I think it's more likely for defending. Okay, 55 knots. But 16,000, good enough. 1.1 kilometers, nice. 109 seconds, okay. 7 kilometers. Okay, 2 flights. 1 plane per flight. 2 bombs, 420. Okay. Ooh, 372. Ooh, interesting. We have short aura, 175 HP damage. Okay. 85%, 2 kilometers, so that's the shortest aura. The mid-range, we have 1.5 kilometer between the mid and short. We are causing 371. Okay, 90%. Long range, 133. Not that good, but pretty good enough. 90% and the max range is 5.8 kilometer. And here, okay. 6. Okay. 1610. Okay. 35 knots. 900 meters. Looking how it's looking, it's quite big. It's quite big. We have 14.4 kilometer spot. Not bad. Quite big ship. So we have basically 4.2 kilometer between being spotted and maximum firing range. Okay. 8.5 kilometers from the submerged position from the submarine. Okay. 10.9 kilometers when the ship is on fire. From the air, it seems so. So we have Arky with 60 seconds reload. Okay, we have Reaper Party. Recharges 80 seconds reload, 28 seconds. 28 seconds duration. 332 HP. Okay. We have Hydro, quite classic. 5 kilometer. Classic American Hydro, switchable for the defense AA. Okay. Main battery reload booster. Okay. So we have 50%. We have 65 seconds. We don't have minimum usage time. What's gonna be surely changed. And cooldown 5 seconds. Fighters, okay, we have 3 things. Interesting, because we have fighters, we have spotting aircraft, and we have radar. Bauto, what? It seems like a mixture. Like a mix of the Nevsky and Smolensk in Asia. Am I right? Let me check. It's quite wide, but I think it's a bit shortened. It's quite interesting what they presented here. They have that rocket launchers. Like it is on the Nevsky. No, that's not a hull from the Smolensk. But it have something with Nevsky. Oh, never mind. That's the 1-to-1 Nevsky hull. My bad. My bad. That's a Nevsky hull. Okay, so Project 84. Okay, great ballistic with improved AP ricochets, but with longer than average reload time for the caliber. What is that? Is that probably 180? It's 180? Strong deep water torpedoes with access to the torpedo as usual on the Panasian. Top speed and strong ASUT. Okay, what do we have here? 47.2 1000 HP. 19% torpedo reduction, interesting. Normal fire. 180. That was right. Reload time 8.4. Okay, Nevsky have 6. So we can cut it like to 5 maybe seconds. On Nevsky. We can cut probably 1.5 seconds here. Same Sigma as on the previous ship. Secondary ornament, okay, torpedoes. Ooh, 18.8 thousand. 13.5 kilometer. Oh my. Oh my. Nearly 17 knots. Detectability standard 0.08. Okay, depth charges. 10 bombs. 2 charges. 2. Okay. We don't have short aura. We have nearly 7 kilometers. Wow. We have 8 salvos. Okay. Quite mid. That anti-air. Maneuverability 36. 850 meters. Concealment 12.8 kilometer. It seems it should be light cruiser. Looking at that, we have fast we have fast damage control team. Only 3 charges. We have repair party, torpedo. What the fuck is this? What the fuck is that chunky boy? Sete de Setembro? Sete de Setembro. I think, yeah. It seems so. So basically, it looks like a Kansas, but after the fattening diet. Yeah, the US designed South Dakota class battleship. It seems have been fed a lot of steel. Okay. Tier 10 battleship. Okay. It will be against Vermont. With only 406mm guns. Okay. 25.3 kilometers range. Yes, coffee break. Okay. As usual. Sigma 1.9. Okay. Okay, could be better with that speed. Secondary 127, 8.3, 11 kilometers, 371 continuous damage, but 75% hitting chance. We have 525 damage on the mid-range, 144 on the long range. That won't end well. 15.7, so we have nearly 10 kilometers. Consumable, we have Arky, we have specialized repair teams, so we have super heal, 3 of them. 14 seconds, so that will be like 14,000 HP. 14,000 compared to that, we have 76. It's not that specialized. It's only 60 seconds reload. Okay. Anti-air, as usual for that size, fighters or spotting aircraft. Okay. From uncommon to rare. Turgut Rise. Let me check One thing, turbo race, yeah, there it is. So, they changed that ship rarity. It seems it's basically rookie, but in Europe, and moved tier up. And they changed the last battery to triple 490 millimeters. Okay. We have the ZH1 Dockyard gameplay updates and more. Because yesterday's stream was about this, and today's not yesterday's stream, but that was the yesterday's first part of the stream about that. And we have information about 15.3 Dockyard, which one will be ZH1. So basically German destroyer, but Dutch destroyer. Yeah. Basically that's how it looks. Because it's a destroyer, from what I know, with airstrikes. What's gonna be kind of funny, because it's been made by Dutch and later sold to the Germans. That's what they are saying. We have standard dockyard, so 20 phases, 18 can be completed through combat missions, so we need to buy 2 of them. Each phase 2,000 doubloons, and we can buy the pack 2 for 3.2 thousand doubloons. That's kinda okay how it looks. But we have nice German camo with that. How was named? Gearland? Something like that. With chains of the... Good question, what is that? Because that's not branches. I'm not a specialist in this side. But we have the flags among the ship with a Russian flag, I think so, and there is a German flag on the back. We have changes to objectives. The most interesting thing, they are doing something actually, because we have changes in the right upper corner. We have changes. We have normal damage, we have anti-air damage, we have potential, but we have points. Now we have points for the objectives. And in this part we can read about it. We're gonna have separate part. So we're gonna have objective points, specifically points. So we have like survive winning the battle with your ship still afloat will result in a gain of objective points. What is understandable, to be honest. Understandable. Because that's the objective of a battle. Eliminate or capture enemy base. Okay, we have player ships destroyed. Having your ship destroyed will result in loss of some objective points. Cannot go below 0. So we're gonna have the negative point if we die. And I don't think so it's gonna change something, because players probably gonna do same thing. They just go and die. How it looks sometimes, because literally sometimes they are for the Crusaders. and they are going forward, not looking what is happening around them. It happens. Destroy enemy ship will allow... Oh, award, not allow. Award objective points. So we are getting points for a damage and points for a kill. Not kinda sure. 10,000 for a victory. Ship destruction 31,000. Key area captured 15.6 thousand. Key area defense 840. Now I have question. Is that we have here like 14, nearly 15,000. Does that mean we have like 14,000 for a kill or 10,000 for a kill? Because if we have like 31,000... okay, 31,000... This has been sunk. Hard to tell how much points is for how much ships you've been sunk. Capturing key area, gain objective points 4 times spent. Okay, so you are getting points. If you are longer on a point, you have more points. Okay, because now it doesn't care about that. You enter the point, okay, you are getting points. Preventing enemies from earning points from or capturing key area. Okay. Assistant capture includes shooting and hitting a ship in key area to block capture. So assisting now counts as when you are blocking enemy. Okay, also includes neutral key area not yet owned by any team. Okay, block capture if the battle ends. Mid capture, enemy earned objective points are calculated and applied. I'm not quite optimistic about that because we have a lot of space to have problems. To be honest, a lot of space to make it bad. Capture key area. The above calculations apply to all ships, players involved in the previously mentioned actions. Yes. Additionally, objective points will be awarded for each key area a player captured if their team wins. Clan and ranked battles as well as brawls follow the same... okay. Destroy last enemy ship. Destroying the last opposing ship once it requires domination mode? We don't have we have modes like the currently live mode named Unbreakable Front. There we have, like, we can kill last of them, but he will respawn. How it's working? Requires domination mode? No clue how it's gonna work. Anyways, capture a buff will award... Okay, so it's still working as it works. Seems so. We have airship escort. Beloved by everyone mode. Escorting a friendly airship will... Okay, of course. Escorting a friendly airship while an allied member is blocking opposite airship will result in... okay. But understandable, blocking or slowing the progression. In the friendly airship being escorted by player reaches the end. Okay, no, not that bad, but I'm not sure is it necessary that like points. We need to add points. Let's stick another bar with fucking numbers. Because players have madness about the numbers. They need more numbers. You know. In update, okay, mountain range will get some changes. Okay. They're gonna change locations also. And they're gonna change the terrains. Okay. Okay, so they are making it a bit balanced. I see the B point now have point, yes. Now have any sense. Because B point here is covered by islands. Here they are not covered by islands, and the guys from C can easily go without risking a lot shooting from this side. They can hide over here. They are quite safe. Now they're gonna change it. And this is joke. Place here, because you have point here in open water. You have point here. Now they move, spread a bit that islands. And we have covered. We have like 2 islands here. On opposite sides we have. Okay, that was interesting. Okay. Can you stop lamp? Thank you. We have 2 islands here, so they gonna make some cover. So we have covered a bit that A point. We have that C point, which one is still same. Yeah, it's same. They didn't change it, this part. They changed A and B. B is in the middle between that 2 big islands. So now destroyers spawning here and here cannot reach easily without risking. With risking to being spotted and being shot. Now they can go here. So they're not gonna actually have sometimes fire coverage sometimes. Because if someone gonna be here or here, could shoot point here. Which is quite bad. Now you have points, so you must move your ass. Well, that's a good point. Changing in the maps is actually really good. Not like the changes like that. Let's add some points. Let's add. Because that may really cause chaos. We have changes to game. Domination game mode in random battles. Our tested domination alternatives results in fewer battles ending too quickly. Yes, because with such game modes we are getting the length of battle increaser. Like the storm. Which prevents game to end quickly because one side was totally unbalanced. They didn't know what to do. They just died. So it's increased the length of the game. They're increasing the length of unavoidable. They're gonna lose. With or without. Usually. So, yeah. Surely. That was kinda problematic because there was like 2 types of it. The whole map and the flying circle having the changes. So, we are gonna get new things. With 3 and 4 key areas in random battles. Okay. Use the parameter prevent. Okay, so interesting. Domination local weather. Domination local weather for areas. But I don't know what they mean. Domination for areas diamond. What that mean? Let's see further. 3 key area scenario breakdown. Initial score of each team. It's 150. Well, that's not a good idea. If they're gonna... Yes, okay, never mind then. Hold key area 3 points per 5 seconds. It didn't change. I wanted to say there is a problem because Ally destroyed. Yes, because there was like 40 points per lost ship and even sometimes 50. So 3 battleships, game end. But they changed it. So that's maybe a good thing. Because we have 40 points for enemies and 25 lost for allies. They cut only 15 points. Okay, could be good enough for submarine. 25 for a cruiser, 20 points difference, and 10 points as the reward difference. We have 5 points more on the cruisers and 25 less on the cruisers. Okay, battleships. Yeah, battleships have 60 points. So basically, nearly 3 battleships can end your game. With that new thing, but luckily we have 25 points. Basically, every single ship has been holded to 1 cap point. We have always 40 points for enemy destroying our ship. We are losing only 25. That makes it a bit balanced, but still not quite. Not quite. 4 key areas, 150, 200 points was at the older, 4 points, 9 seconds. They basically have done the same thing. Here they increased points as the reward. And here they just lowered it. That's good. We have aircraft carrier changes. That's interesting because they are adjusting something in that carriers, but at the same time it's not working because now the fighters should attack instantly if they spot the enemy air wing, but it's not working how it should. So we have with update 15.3, the patrol fighter zone becomes detected If an enemy surface ship, submarine, or aircraft comes within 10 kilometers of its border. Okay. Okay. Seems fine. This detection no longer depends on line of sight, island cover, or other obstacles. They are trying to do something. Once the zone has been detected by the enemy team, it will remain visible for the rest. Okay, that's actually really good. If they're gonna detect it, it will be marked where it is. Because now you spot the fighter zone and you lost it from your vision, they are no longer visible. But you know they are there. But the game won't tell you they are there. Okay, seems fine. They are changing. Okay, flight time animation of evasive maneuvers. Okay, brawls. Light bulb be like. Let me check one thing because I think it's gonna burn. Because once it's done the Darude Sandstorm, and I smelled the interestingly different smell. And luckily for me, I turned it off on time. So, we have brawls. But two of them will be rather unusual. Okay, so Brawl 2 and 4 will be unusual. Okay. We have 4v4 tier 10s. Okay, they are reducing the reload and dispersion. 4v4s, tier 7s. Dispersion has been reduced. They are increasing maneuverability. Okay, so we have Razer Chroma RGB support. Sadly, I'm not a Razer user, but okay, they are doing something. Content addition and changes. Okay. We are getting Japanese castle, yes, castle from Amagi and Izumo. They are looking really nice, to be honest. They are one of the nicest skins. We have gold for enemy distraction. If someone was playing this game like maybe a year ago, there was testing that new destroying effects, and there was this thing. Literally with coins flying all over. We have a Songkran Festival skin tournament presented on Cleveland. We have 3 commanders, I see. Commander Kitsune, so that's that fox on the right. This one, we have Japanese Commander Shigekazu Shimazaki. Okay. And Robert E. Dixon. Fine by me. Oh, great. Ah, yes, container firepower tier 9 premium container. Great. So we have basically container firepower, but with tier 9s. Yeah. They have 9% for Jagger, Carl, Velos, Carnot, Agur, Z44, Palmer, Marco Polo, Gonanzia, Verdi, Azuma, Tsurugi, Iwami, Minegumo, Groningen, Tallinn, Sunyat, Sandalian, Hana, Varin, Halford, Kirsar, Tulsa, Black Thunder. Basically, most of these ships are for coal. That's the funniest part. Some of them are for doubloons, most of them are for coal. They are in the armory. They are there. Just take it. And we have, they needed to add like X here to know its container firepower. This is 9, and that will be 10. So we have 210 with 5%. Smart, they're smart. So basically we have Moskva, Immelmann, Napoli, Sherman, Hayate, Salem, Machso, Yoshino, Kurfürst, Khabarovsk, Malta, Tromp, Alvaro, U4501. We have Defiance. I think the best thing. Defiance. We have Incheon, we have Brisbane, we have Seal, so 2 last ships for doubloons. That's kinda funny. We have changes in Golden Week container. Okay, they added Regle Carol first, I think. Carol. I think so. And there is a Shiguri. I've heard the Shiguri does the stealth torpedo boat with, from what I heard, 5.2 kilometer spotting range. So interesting. We have changes in the camouflages. Yes, Golden Week premium. So we have 0.3, and here we have 5% for ship. Great. Allied heroes. We have 100% to receive one of these flags. Great. Wait, Allied heroes. Isn't that container? Isn't that Allied heroes? Yes, this container. Okay. So they are changing it to have two slots. So no, 3 slots. It still have 3 slots. For the first slot we have flags. For the second we have economic bonuses. Common. But not right now we have what's type of the bonus types. Yeah, now we have just gray common, right? Yes, we have common. So still not kinda worth it. We have gray bonuses, economic bonus for 6,000. Not kinda deal. And of course, element of the collection of Allied heroes, where you completing the whole collection. We're getting premium account and 6 commanders. We are getting basically not kinda big deal, to be honest, from what they are doing. They could do something else better. Also, we have eventful dev block. So we are gonna get some points. So still, a lot of changes, but I'm not sure is it necessary. Changes in the map, great. Changes in points, okay, good enough to be honest. Could be worse, but I have bad feeling about that objective points. It can end really bad. This can be really nice ship. That ZH1. Because it have 120 millimeters. So quite okay caliber. It have like interesting. It have really interesting theory how it's gonna work. With that, we don't have any specification about it. That's the biggest problem. Because yeah, we have changes to the ZH1. They are reducing reload. They reduced reload. They increased reloading. Yeah. The ZH, I wanted to check it. ZH have 85 seconds reload right now of that airstrike. I wanted to check it parameters. So we have more planes, so means we have more bombs. No clue what else, and that's a tier 9. That's a tier 9 ship. So still, it looks really nice. It looks really nice. We're gonna see what's gonna